We have been bringing you a miracle today, a story of a young man, 14 years old. His name is Jordan Allen, and he is a walking, talking miracle, in my opinion. Joining us right now is Rosalind. Are you there with Samuel? Are you and your husband both there?
Yes, we are.
Yes.
I want to welcome you both to Houston's Morning News, and thanks for taking the time. We have shared this morning the story of your son, Jordan, and it is on my blog page if folks want to see it, KTRH.com, keyword Matt. Let me first of all say to you, God is obviously working in your life, and Jordan is alive today for, in my opinion, no other reason because God wants him right where he is.
That's correct.
Let's talk a little bit about what took place at Texas Children's Hospital. I am also a big supporter of that hospital. I'm a big fan of that hospital. I want you to know. I know that this is a difficult situation, but in your opinion, did they did do everything that they could do for Jordan? Yes or no?
No, they didn't. Sam? No, they didn't do anything for him.
And Sam, do you have any idea why, in your opinion, you feel that the hospital didn't do anything for Jordan? Was there a reason that they gave you just simply because of the Fetal Care Act?
Well, I mean, you know, it seems to me that they had, you know, they had no more answers, and I assume they did as much as they thought they could do, and they seemed to be tired, and they just kind of gave up. They wanted to invoke the 10-day law, and they did. And it's that tool is one that doctors, we feel, shouldn't be able to make the call to invoke the 10-day law.
And when you say the 10-day law, we're talking about the Fetal Care Act, which gives them 10 days to let you know that they will be taking him off of life support.
That is correct.
And, you know, I can, listen, I'm a parent. I mean, gosh, I get this. And I don't think there's a parent listening this morning that doesn't understand how difficult this has got to be. I mean, we never want to admit defeat where our children are concerned, where their lives are concerned. Kids are never supposed to go before us. And Jordan has inoperable brain cancer, but he is improving, Rosalind. Is that right?
That's correct. He's moving. When we, brought him in, he wasn't able to move his head or open his eyes. He's moving his arms, legs, open his eyes, and he's squeezing your hand. He's communicating. He's tracking with his eyes.
That is a miracle.
He's a miracle child. Jordan is going to be back in school. I mean, I was talking to the school today, this morning. I mean, it's going to be a matter of weeks before, he's back in school, but he is a miracle child.
Rosalind, let me do this. Let me have you guys hang on real quick, and when we come back, I want to talk about what happened after he left Texas Children's Hospital and the insurance company and the role that they played in this.
Back to the information and conversation with Matt. This is your Houston Morning News.
KTRH News Time is 7:53, and joining us, Samuel and Rosalind Allen. They are the parents of Jordan Allen, young man we've been talking about all morning long. And I want to thank you both for taking the time. I know this is a difficult conversation to have. I want to talk about the insurance company. After you left Texas Children's Hospital with Jordan, the insurance company at first was not going to pay for his care in that other facility, but then they did, relent. I don't know if it was the pressure that the media put on them, but are they continuing to pay for his care now that he's back home?
Well, they're continuing, but they're fighting it. They don't want to send nurses care. They only want to approve it for 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. I mean, they just fighting everything that we need. It's a fight because after Texas Children took us to the ethics committee, they decided his life was terminal, so, it's no need to keep spending a lot of money. So, of course, they fighting everything that we try to get and approve for him. It's just a fight tooth and nail. Every time we need something, it's a fight.
Let me just say this before we wrap things up. I thank you both. You were in my prayers, and I know that you're in the prayers of this audience, and Jordan is in our thoughts and in our prayers, and I hope he continues to get better. I know he will.
Oh, he will.
and he will be in school. I also want to let people know that if you go to my blog, KTRH.com, keyword Matt, Amegy Bank has set up an account, or you have set up an account with Amegy Bank, and folks can help you if they would like. They can go to any Amegy Bank branch, and they can help contribute. All the information is there on my blog. Samuel, Rosalind, I want to thank you so much. Would you please give our best, Lois and I and all of us here at Houston Morning News, let Jordan know we're thinking about him and praying for him.
Well, we appreciate it.
Thank you so much for joining us. We sure appreciate that. All right, keep them in your prayers, and any Amegy Bank location, you can make a donation to Jordan's care, and they would certainly appreciate that. All the information, as I mentioned, KTRH.com, keyword Matt.